Okay, welcome. I wanted to share a little reading that Linda did for me this morning with an oracle deck called Manifesting Your Greatness. It's a nice deck. It's kind of different in terms of the art and the look of it. I mean, what you're seeing along the top row is the book open to the first card. I already know it. Then the box in the middle there, Manifesting Your Greatness. And then over here's the cards. Look at that electric blue edge coloring. Unique, I think. I'm not sure, but it's cool. If you look at my original video, you can see this is chipped a little bit, but that's fine. Then some crystal I have. And then there's the three cards that she pulled. So, and instead of sitting around discussing our feelings for the 1 billionth time, I think she decided to do this. And my question or concern was, can I, not necessarily today, but kind of today I tried, can I do several things in the course of one day? Can I, one, create a digital artwork in the morning while having coffee? Two, do some writing and get it out there on Kindle? What was three? Three, do a YouTube video, which I'm doing. Four, which I may not get to, a podcast talking about something, that has content. And I cannot remember the other thing. I did walk for 30 minutes. I actually ran today, so it's kind of sore. But that was the goal, and she pulled some cards to see how that might work out. So let's turn over the first one. Those are the backs, by the way. The first one says, find a little divinity in yourself. And these cards are not numbered, so when you look them up at the book, they're in alphabetical order. So they're on page 37, is referred to card 14. You are not only human, you have the spark of divinity born into you. And I won't read it all, but you can see it there, hopefully. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. I should probably just put it down here, and then you stand a better chance of seeing it, hopefully. And at the bottom for each of these cards in here, it kind of leads you on little rabbit holes where you go from one card, you hop cards. You go from one card to the next card to the next card. I guess I could keep going forever, but I don't think it does. Eventually you end up at some place and you get to stop. Let's see what the next one was. It's looking good so far. Live in the moment. I think that's this yellow one. Yep. So let me bend it a little bit. That's what the cover looks like, by the way. It's a very colorful deck. Colors are important. In this deck, this says created by Amy E. Chase or Chassie. I'm not sure. And that says, live in the moment. Go buy yourself some glow sticks at your local dollar store. I'm not sure I would do that. Talk about living in the moment. That moment you break that little glass vial inside, and that glorious second it pops to life in glowing yellow, green, glow sticks. That is the moment of life. There is no tomorrow morning when it doesn't glow anymore. There was no time before the glow stick. There was no time before the glow stick. Feel that moment as often as possible. Okay. Sounds good also, right? Living in the moment. Very zen. Whoops. Card's trying to get away. Kind of matches the box. That one. The two words with the period says fear nothing. I think that's the blue one here. Let me try to grab it off the camera here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'll put the book back in. Hopefully it's showing up. Yep. Fear nothing. Fear is useless. Fear is the devil. It is the destroyer, the killer. You need to kill fear, or more accurately, fear nothing, nothing. Now, this is one of the ones that doesn't lead to another card, but kind of. It goes back to the live in the moment, which is odd, huh? Because that's one of the cards she pulled. Anyway, So this particular card, and it all sounds good, right? Sounds like I could pull this off. Not that it's a big deal, but it sounds like I could. So this little page here, the card that says "Fear Nothing" on it, reminded me of a quote from that movie, Dune. And here it comes up. It's Dune is written by Frank Herbert, and I'll try to read this sideways. But I seem to remember it happening in Children of Dune a lot. I forget the guy's name, but he said it over and over again. But here it is. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Except he would have said fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. Now, this is a sci-fi book, a sci-fi writer. So you never know where you'll find these little snippets of wisdom, if you want to call it that. And I can show you now what I did get done today. Get this guy out of the way. I took an older piece of art and tried to make it, basically make it square and add more colors and better definition than it had originally, because it was a cover for a Kindle Vella story, which is where it ended up, even though that's not been published yet. Let me turn that on. And you can see it right up here at the top. You can't see the cursor I'm moving around. It's in the process of being published. So you can see my two other ones, but I was trying to do all of this in one day. And there might be time for a podcast, but I don't think so. So I didn't make it today somehow. Ran out of time. Or at least I'm too tired to try and come up with anything. It's pretty easy to do a podcast compared to a video. So I'm kind of into those at the moment, but not so far in as to have much, if any, content yet. But then again, the YouTube channel doesn't have a lot of content either. So let's go back to the deck. I'll get the book out of the way and let you see the cards again. Put the book off to the side. And there they are, kind of crooked and stuff. So hopefully you had a good day and got some stuff done. Not that it's a requirement to get stuff done. Sometimes it's just enough to be. That sounds wise, doesn't it? But with that, I will say peace.